We are 1 month in on our 40 for 40 experiment. How's it going? Hey traders, welcome back. Today is April the 18th, 2021. It's a Sunday, and so we're just getting ready. The futures are just opening up right now. We're placing some new trades in our trading room, but the focus of this video is to update you on the 40 with 40 experiment, because we kicked this thing off on March 22nd, 2021, and tomorrow will be April 19th. It's as close as we can get in my world, at least, to a 1 month update on this. And so again, to refresh your memory, if you've not seen the first video, the 40 with 40 experiment, you can type that in, 40 with 40 experiment. I think I'll call this part 2 video. Make a note of that, part 2. This is our 1 month update on this program. The idea behind this whole program was, or this experiment was, look, the numbers that I was shown was that the average American makes about $40,000 a year and has about $40,000 in their retirement account. So we're just, we're just slaving away, we're just working away, and the question was, does that person have enough to actually be retired already? In fact, could you theoretically generate $40,000 a year of income to replace his working income off of the $40,000 balance? Now that's a big task. That is a tall task. Obviously, it's 100% annualized rate of return, so you ain't going to do it passively. We're not going to do it by buying mutual funds or even index funds, right? You'd have to do some trading strategies that we do in our trading room here, but I took on the challenge and I put $40,000 into GME, is what we started with for this first month. Now, over the 12 months of this program, over the year of this experiment, if you will, the underlyings are going to change and the strategies change every single day almost. So this isn't really about teaching you strategies or even what I'm doing or any analyses on GameStop or any other stock for that matter. It's really just a social experiment to see, do you really need $2 million, $4 million like these financial planners tell us we do to be able to retire comfortably, or could you do it on much less? Now, I'm going to say with all transparency, as I always try to do, GameStop, the IV, the implied volatility on this thing in the last month has done nothing but help us. So are you going to be able to find opportunities like I have found in the last month with GameStop consistently? Guys, no, you're not. This is what's happening with these meme stocks, and the implied volatility with them is just amazing. It's off the hook, and it will not last forever. And so I don't know when we're going to exit the GME trades and start using a different underlying, but for right now, it's working really well. And when I say working really well, this is our GME position open right now. You can see what we've got left. We'll continue to add to this, but what we've got left is the long-term 200 strike price put that I originally bought on day 1 of the trade, and then we've covered that at the 155 level. Just crazy numbers. You can see 12 days, 2 weeks left till expiration on those. Almost $6,000 of extrinsic value still sitting in those. So it's just absolutely insane. And so I did just want to do an update for you, so just so that you know, we are very transparent. We track everything that we do. This is our Discord chat room. This is our live trading room where we trade together, about 150 of us every single day. And one of the channels that you can see in there is the 40 for 40 channel. And so, starting March 22nd, I've gone through and I've just every single time I do a trade in the 40 for 40 experiment, if you will, I document it right in here. Okay, so there's the documentation on it, but I also wanted to go into the brokerage account and show you this as well, just to give you, again, we're not talking strategy here, we're not talking underlines, we're not doing an analysis on GameStop or anything, we're just talking about potential. What is the potential of these opportunities? And so we can go look at my history tab here. You can see my account, there's GME, and we're going back to the start date, okay? 3/22/2021 was our start date on this. Here's today, 4/18. So these are all of the trades right here that I have made going over that time frame. And again, we're not going to be dry enough to go through each one of these. I will go back to the start date just so that the video can capture for posterity and authenticity here each one of these trades. You can go ahead and take a look at them. You can see that one right there, that $40,000 one. That's the initiating one, right? That's the one where we bought the leap, the put leap option. Started on going back to March 22nd there, and I will scroll slowly here. You can see pretty much every single trade that we have done in the program. Again, if you want to go line by line, you can pause the video as we're going here and you can see that. But this is every single trade that I have made since then in GME. Probably should have just removed those out. Those are just options that expired, worthless. Continuing on. We're up to April 9th. Another couple that expired due to expiration. April 13th and to today. Now, I will just say quickly, this one is a frustrating one right here. This was our last trade on Friday, I believe, and our broker, my broker, Tastyworks, automatically kicked me out of this trade. I was short the 155 strike calls. You can see we finished on Friday at 154.69. This trade right here could have added almost $600 of additional value into this trade, but you know, it was close. You understand the risk parameters that brokers are taking with GME right now, and so that was fine. They exited us out of that trade early. Left a little bit of meat on the table there, but again, that happens, and we anticipate that that's going to happen with a stock like GME. But anyway, wanted to calculate where we are at in the first month of this $40,000 trade. And so to do that, here we got commissions, fees, and the value. So we need to go through and eliminate any trade that is not currently closed. And the one trade that is the main trade here that is not currently closed is our put that we purchased. So if we come down here and we look at our put right there, you can see that that was the $40,000 initial investment. So if we subtract that put, we don't know necessarily yet what the result of that trade is going to be. We subtract out that because we've got an opening position but not a closing position. We take $40,320 minus $22,543, and our gross profit for the first month on this $40,000 trading program is $17,777. We've got, you can see, about $150 of fees and commissions in there. So let's call it a $17,600 net for our first month. So again, want to be fully transparent here. GME is offering up opportunities to us that you would rarely see in a quote-unquote normal market environment. But as long as it keeps serving them up to us, we will continue to keep looking at them and taking advantage of them. The implied volatility in GME obviously through the roof. So there you go, guys. There is our first month's update. Again, we were, trying to knock down around $3,500 a month. That would give us the ability to get that $40,000 a year in income stream. First month, a little bit ahead of schedule, $17,600 profit on our $40,000 investment in the first month. We'll update you again, guys, 1 month from now. And again, if you want to have access to our live trading room, we'll give you a free trial. I will put the link in the description below.